Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 7 of my look at seasons. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is Monday morning. The kids are about to go to school, and I have Mason doing some cooking to make sure we have some food in the house. And both the toddlers are supposed to be getting baths. Hopefully they'll actually do what I want them to do. Doesn't look like it. I don't know why Levi seems to want to eat, because he's actually full, but I probably should get rid of the high chair because I find them not very useful, which I have mentioned many times before. Joel got the call for work, so he needs to take a cutting, okay, because he is in the botanist career. I think he got a promotion and went the botanist route. So the next promotion for him is STEM researcher. So let me see. So we need to take a cutting of a tree, so we'll have to figure that one out. And he's cooking, so let's take a look. Is he actually doing the bath that I want him to do? Because I don't think so. He needs to take him out. He's not hungry. Come take him out. Let out. And give him a bath. He needs a bath. And Holden, are you getting your bath from your mummy? Oh no, the butler's giving you a bath. I don't really care who's giving you the bath. As long as you're getting one, that's all that matters. So he's getting his bath. And there he's cooking his stir fry. I did have Mason take a vacation day, because he does have some vacation days, and I'm still toying with the idea of switching his career to the chef / really mixologist career, so we can work on those cooking aspirations and, more to the point, get the trait that comes from completing the cooking aspiration. Oh, we have a very playful little boy, so I don't think anybody, what do you mean that's normal? How did you make normal food? It is normal. Have you not maxed your food? We're going to garnish it and make that, because he has maxed both his gourmet cooking and his regular home style cooking, so he has the ability to garnish food and make it better, make it up to excellent, because most of his food is usually actually impeccable. So that's a bit of a surprise that it was so bad, but I wonder if that was something that someone else started and he just finished it for them. So let's see if we have a plant that we want to take a cutting of anywhere. I saw someone mention that they took a cutting of their money tree and put it onto something else. We could try that. I think we should supercell everything, but I'm just wanting to make sure there's nothing here that I want anywhere else before I do that. So why don't we do that for fun? We're gonna supercell everything, and then we're going to take a cutting from the money tree and put it on. The good thing actually about the money tree is that it doesn't even need to be, we're going to keep away, it doesn't even really need to be in the house, because it seems to have no season, so it might be better for us to stick it outside. I usually put it in the house just because I kind of like it there. So what trees do we have here? We have, that's already spiced not sliced, so we don't want to do that. That is only nice. That is magnificent. So probably that would be a good one to use, because it's a better quality. But maybe we'll fertilize it first. And I have seen some mixed things that grow fruit is maybe good if it's evolved, but this one isn't worth very much, so I don't know, because it's older grow fruit that's already in our inventory, if it would be worth as much. I think it ties a little bit to the value of the item that you're doing on it, but I think if you use really, really valuable things, it doesn't really help that much. So we are going to have him take, fingers crossed it doesn't hurt the tree, take a cutting. So we're going to take a cutting of our money tree, and we are going to, I'm just looking what our best, that's only nice, that's nice. So we are going to see whether he can graft it. I don't know how quickly the pomegranates actually, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to graft it onto this tree because it's a fairly high quality. A lot of the trees, oh, this was excellent, but excellent's actually lower than magnificent. So he needs to grow a cow plant. Seriously, I'm surprised he hasn't grown a kale plant. But we could see if we can find anywhere out here. We may not have any room. Maybe right here we might be able to plant a cowplant berry, because I think we got one as part of our promotion. So while we could also try grafting it, the grafting percentages are quite low. So I'm gonna just make sure, well, we must have a grow fruit tree somewhere because that's excellent. So we would have had to have evolved it. So cowplant berry, we're gonna put it down there and hopefully it doesn't disappear in the, oh, we can't plant it. It's saying not plantable. You can only eat it. Where can I plant this? I'm gonna drag that back into his inventory. I'm very surprised actually that we don't have it. I do know they need quite a lot of room. I don't know if you can plant them in the I'm gonna go and look before I keep talking. In the planters is what I mean to say. I'm gonna look and see. We have a lot here. I'm gonna actually just put one down here. This is an experiment. I'm gonna stick one right there, and then, because I know in the past you couldn't plant them in here. You had to plant them in the ground, and then you could move them into the planters after the fact, but they couldn't be planted in there in the first place. But I'm wondering if they patched that at all to change it. And yes, it looks like they have. Excellent. Because that was one thing when I would have my Sims live in the city. And even if they had, say, they were in the penthouse and they had outdoor space, you couldn't plant a cowplant berry so that you couldn't complete this aspiration, even if you had like lots of room for gardens and stuff like that. So now that you can do that, it makes me more inclined to have my Sims perhaps live in the city in a, assuming it works. Is it going to actually stay there? I'm going to just make it, hey, it's there. Lovely. We don't need to water it, but that's excellent. I'm really happy to see that. I can't imagine that is much use to fertilize it because they're only worth $4.75 no matter what they are. But we'll fertilize it just for fun. And I'm going to scroll up. I think the grow fruit plants can actually be outside too. So let me take a look. Like I said, I don't see any. I wonder if I have it in my family inventory instead, and that's why. Because that's my spiced lemon, plantain, and pear. That's my grow fruit. Oh, and there it is. It's magnificent. So I am going to take these, and so next time there's something ready to harvest from it, I'm going to go have him take a shower because he looks like he needs it. I will maybe harvest and try using those for fertilizer. I'm going to sell that just to get it out. Now let's take a quick look at these toddlers and what their needs are. He's a little bit tired. But where are his skills? His thinking, his imagination is almost ready, and he's going to sleep. Is he going to sleep? What's it saying? Ask why and watch. Oh, I'm on the wrong sim. I'm on Holden, but I was seeing little Levi going into bed. How tired is he? A little bit. You probably should go potty before you go to bed, sweetie. And Holden's a little bit tired too. So he's watching him. That's good. So, and he had supposedly asked why. Why don't we ask why again? And we need him to be nice just to max that little bit of imagination. But at the same time, that's probably, we could have him have a story read to him, and then that would do that. That would do that quite well. So here we go. He is talking, which he doesn't need to work on. But it's okay for him to help. We're going to look for we're going to ask about the world. He must be inquisitive, because I find inquisitive Sims, yes, can ask about the, inquisitive toddlers can ask about the world. So let's have him go potty. And you, my dear, how are you in terms of your imagination? Why doesn't your mummy read you to sleep? There. And then once you're finished with going potty, you can also ask for a story and go to sleep. So we completed that task. We got our whole 10 simoleons for doing that, taking a cutting. And we will have to see as time goes whether or not we get anything from this splice tree down here, this pomegranate and money, because I've not done that yet. So I'm interested. And I see that Cody is uncomfortable. Hopefully he's going out to go to the bathroom. Did you actually have a shower and you're just cleaning up? Yeah, it looks like you did. Your energy is not very good. I think the only one who doesn't have the trait for never needing to, well, the one who doesn't, oh, Cody is hungry. I thought maybe he had to go to the bathroom. There is some food here. It needs to be filled soon. So Mason, you're reading a story. You are about to eat. So why don't you, hopefully you can call Cody to eat unless he's coming on his own. Good boy. Excellent. I've been finding a lot of my pets, and including Cody, aren't going and eating on their own. So it's always nice to see them do it when they do that. So I no longer need to do any of these, the artifacts, because we have them all, so that's good. But we would need to go back and try and collect more, because we're missing one plate, if I remember correctly, from the treasures. So he's asleep. So I think you're done with your... You don't need anything for your work. You've already done everything. Have you maxed your... Yeah, she has maxed her charisma, but I think we had her try to get a bonus before she switched jobs, so she can't do that. But, which is too bad, but I don't know how well it works with this particular career anyways. But we could check with Joel, because he is below, so we could have him make a phone call. Oh, it's the end of the school day. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that they had gone that far. And, speaking of which, I actually think that we could have a birthday for Star, because I think she's done pretty much everything that I want her to do before she ages up. And she is supposed to be older, and I really did want a teen in the house, so I was just sort of getting her to complete. So she's got physically gifted, mentally gifted, creatively gifted, and socially gifted. She's got her conflict resolution worked on, and her responsibility, and her manners she can do quite easily as a teen, because you just have to do friendly or cheerful introductions and compliment Sims, and then that helps them get their manners. They don't actually need to be taught their manners, so that's good. But I think I checked before she went to school, and she has a badge she can collect, scholarly aptitude badge, so we're gonna have her do that. And all the other things she can do as a teen. She doesn't need to, she can do all of the things as a teen for that matter, but she really doesn't need to do them. So she has 3 more, so she'll need 2 more badges before she is going to become a Pegasus Scout. But let me get Mason, let me check. He's a bit hungry. So let's see. Everybody's sort of standing around or sitting around. Can we try rallying the troops more? And I put candles in a birthday cake in a different save, or it wasn't a birthday cake, but it was a cake. It was a wedding cake, and I'd put the wedding topper in the candle. So I should be specific. It was a wedding topper, and they ate the cake even with the wedding topper in it. So I don't know. Have you noticed your Sims eating cakes with the wedding toppers? It's probably not something you notice as much, because I'm more likely to put a cake with it does seem like someone's frozen here. I'm more likely to put, I just thought, so are you, Holden, you still tired? Because that seemed to wake you up. You're tired and hungry, so maybe you should have a little quick bite of something before you go to sleep. Hopefully there's too many people in this room. And that seemed to reset them a little bit, but not enough. Someone's still... Is it this butler? Are we going to have to get rid of the butler? Because I don't really know why no one's doing anything. They all seem to be stuck. I'm going to figure it out, and I'll be back. It's a little bit later. I ended up selling a bunch of stuff from their inventory in hopes that it will help with the legging. They still have a lot, but I got rid of some things, and I put some things just into their storage chest because I wasn't sure if I wanted to sell them yet, but I did sell some things. And I have Mason making a cake, but I think we'll probably have the birthday in the next part, because I think that while there is still some time left, there's only so much time. It seems to be an issue with Star for some reason, or maybe that wasn't anything. That was maybe we were getting Mason's money from his day off, because I ended up having to reset her. And even though I've now told her to do something, she doesn't seem to be working. Like, I had to teleport her around, and she's not doing what I asked her to do, but everybody else seems to be, at least now. I did notice some Sims outside that were below, so it is freezing outside. Maybe it's just this picture. Let's see, did she reset? Let's take a look. Let's keep an eye on her. Are you collecting your badge? Or you kind of start doing what you're told? Why don't we see if she can clean that up? And are you going to collect your badge? I did put some more stuff in their inventory, so there's some things I don't want in here. That's unauthenticated. I don't want that in there. I just wanted because I thought it would be interesting to see when they have to donate things. Yeah, see, we had a child come home, but he never really came in. He's gone. If we can donate these. So I was going through and selling a lot of things, and then I thought, well, why don't we see whether with the give back, if they can donate some of these things that they've already done. So let's try this. She was able to at least, she must have got her badge and I didn't realize it. So we're going to have her come here and make a winter craft. I think she is not that close, and I started Chloe doing some reading, but she's already reached level 4, so there's no point reading that anymore, because that's not going to help her, because she needs to know flower arranging, of course, and I want her to get flower arranging high enough, which it is technically high enough, but I find the higher they are in their flower arranging, the more likely it's going to be a good quality, and to be able to scent an arrangement, you need to have an excellent arrangement, so I'm going to have her read. Of course, I think I've already had Joel do some reading. Let me check his flower arranging skill. Oh, he's just the same as her. She's level 4 and she's just got to level 4. So he's not really that far ahead. And since she's the one who's going to go the floral arranger route, whatever you call it. There's the cake. So I don't know where you're going. You're going to go work out. Why don't we add birthday candles? And since I see that you're a little bit hungry, why don't you make some, let's see what's in the fridge before I have him bother making more food. Our butler doesn't seem to actually cook very much. I find some butlers cook, but I find who really cooks a lot is, so we have a little bit of food, but we don't really have a lot. So I'm going to have him cook another meal so that we have something in the house. We'll make a garlic noodles. There we go. We'll make a party size of that, and then he can eat a little bit. And let's check in on what Joel is doing. Oh, he's on the computer. What are you doing over there? You're trolling the forums like my Sims usually like to do. When I did delete everything, I did still have or I moved things and sold things. I didn't sell the treasures because I could do another street sale just to see how it works, but it's not like they really need any money, so I don't really know. It's just sort of ingrained in me to do that, so it's hard not to. So I haven't gotten rid of those, and it looks like I missed a couple when I was going through his inventory. There's 2 there. Yeah, I don't know why those are there, and he has a toy in there, but anyways, I'll do that. I just transferred a lot of things over to, like I said, our chest here that we have, which has lots and lots of stuff, because oh, look at this. Is she finished? Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know that it's really, let's see where we can maybe hang it up and take a look at it. There we go. That's cute. Maybe let's try another one because you won't be able to use this table anymore once you age up. Why don't you make another winter craft? Because it'll be off limits. So maybe I'll just have her take a vacation day, and maybe we'll do a party during the day tomorrow. The cake is ready, and though I'm a little bit concerned that we'll find out whether anybody eats the cake, I guess, when it's in the fridge. Because like I said, I did see them do it. Why can't I drag that to the fridge? Okay, let's try that again. Sometimes that does happen. There, it's working. Good. So let's see. We could try and have, what is he doing now? Shoveling snow. Oh, he's shoveling snow. I don't really see him. Why don't we come talk to Patchy? We don't need to ask for gardening tips because we already have our gardening tips. But let's see what we get in terms of gardening. I'm not sure what plants we're missing. Let's take one look. Oh, he got something. He did the happy. Oh, he got potatoes. I'll make sure we don't have potatoes in our garden. And he's about to go to bed. So he did his thing, so his work task about taking a cutting, so we're going to wait and find out. Probably you can, that's actually ours. I was going to say you could mail that back, but that doesn't appear to be one that needs mailing back. That's one that actually, wrong. that's one that's ours. So why don't we, is he putting that away? Good kid. Now, do you, before we finish, do you have any badges to collect? You have the arts and crafts badge to collect. And he has a few more. So why don't I have them both take a vacation day from school. And then I'm going to see whether he can donate any of these. What if it's possible to donate them? More choices. It is donate gift to charity. I would think you could, because we can donate an unauthenticated vase. So there we go. Oh, it's poor. Why don't we donate a poor one and see what kind of if you get a moodlet. And I'm guessing I haven't completed that part, so we'll check his badge progress after. But I did make a note at the end of the last part, just off camera, as to where he was in terms of all of his... He was at 0 of 5 on the give back badge, so then we'll see whether this moves it up. I would hope it would. We'll see how long it takes. A good way to get them out of the inventory, and it's not like they need the money, so why not give them away? So yeah, we can see that gave a little boost to that. Now, is there a cooldown is my question. Let's check that again. Let's, oh, it doesn't appear to be, so we can try it again. Oh, he can even, he's, some pictures from when he went and looked in space. He can donate them. Oh, that's really good. Now that's 4, but let me see, does he have any, he doesn't seem to have any moodlet from donating, but that's fine. I was just curious if they did, because I know when you donate, on the computer for the regular one. Oh, here we go. So he's got 1 of 5, and like I said, he was at 0 of 5. And his outdoor adventurer, he's completely at 0. His young scientist is at 1. Keep fit, that helps when you go do the monkey bars. Helps with that one. The keep fit as kids. So why don't we have him? I keep saying, and I haven't done this yet, because for again we're almost running out of time. I was going to have him come down over here. Like it, and make a potion. And why don't we make an emotion potion and see if that helps at all with that. So I'm gonna have him do that, and then we'll come back and check, and then that will be it. So I'll be back shortly. Though I have to say he's almost finished there. I'm always in it. I did see the little badge above his head. So yes, he got 1. So he's at 2 of 5. So baking a potion moves him up on that, because it doesn't give it to you in the list of things for them to do. So I was thinking maybe it would work, and it indeed does work. So using the little scientist table helps them with that young scientist. I don't know, what is this? I don't think this is a scientist table, but this little table, whichever it's called, helps them with that particular badge for the scouting, and they were able to donate pretty much anything. So that's a good way for us to get rid of some of the things that we have, and that'll be easy for them to get that particular badge. But that is going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.